Hello and welcome to more Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Let's delve a little deeper into it's Crack Boulder. Let's delve a little deeper into the cave and see what there is to find. Rocks blocking our way! Hooray! Yep, all we can do is get back out of here, so let's do that. We're gonna head back to Rustboro City and deliver the Devon parts to the people at the place. I'm sure it'll be important. Oh, hey buddy. Grrrr! That goofy goon hightailed it out of the tunnel. I can go back to digging. You do that, dude. You do you. I'm gonna... You know what, guys? Ah, crud. I was gonna say I'll meet you back there, but you know what? Let's have a little walk. Let's see if we can test our luck. Yeah, and get 0 random encounters. Nice. No editing required. I want to talk to this guy. The Devon Corporation. That's kind of a mouthful, so we just say Devon. The company makes all sorts of convenient products. Alright then. Hey, buddy, I got your item. Oh, how did it go? Did you get my Devon parts? Heck yeah, I did. You'd think with a giant corporation like this, they'd be able to hire someone. I'll give you a great ball, thanks, dude. But you'd think they'd be able to hire someone to go do their tasks like that, some kind of security. But no, they rely on a 10-year-old. Oh yes, young man, please come with me. Ooh, cinematic shots. And there's one thing I want to show you guys. I'm going to exit the building and go back in just a moment after we finish off this little scene here. But I want you guys to take note of something. This is the top floor of the Devon Corporation. Our president's office is on this floor. I can't tell you how grateful I am for what you've done for our company. Could you wait here for just a moment? And again, how many times are they going to do this in this game? They ask a yes or no question that we can't even reply to. Our president would like to have a word with you. Please come with me. All right, dude. Sounds good. Just going to trot behind you here. Please, go ahead. Hey, buddy. How you doing? I am Mr. Stoner, the president of the Devon Corporation. I heard just now we have quite a bit to thank you for. So you helped out my staff not just once, but twice. There's a favor I'd like to ask of a reliable trainer like you. Now I want you to know I'm a president you can trust. I'd never be so mean as to ask a favor for nothing in return. Here, give me your Pokénav Plus for a moment. You can always trust presidents, all the time. Mr. Stoner updated your Pokénav Plus. You can now use the Buzz Now function on your Pokénav Plus. The function that I just added to your Pokénav Plus is called Buzz Nav. It is an indispensable tool for any trainer who is traveling out in the world. Use it and you'll be able to get the latest news from around the region and from your own friends anytime and any place. Now let me get to the important issue of what it is I need you to do. I want to ask you to deliver this letter to a man named Steven. You should find him in Dewford. That is right, guys. For all of our troubles, we get to become a postman. Heck yeah. You have to cross the sea to reach Dewford, of course. I'll ask Mr. Briney, the old sailor who lives in that hut on Route 104, to help with the crossing. Go find him, and he should agree to help you. I'm counting on you, young man. If you're ever unsure of what to do, just come and talk with me again. Sounds good. What do you got back here? A fancy display of all the rare stones the president has collected. Cool stuff. Now, we are going to be heading back to Route 104, but now that we have cut, we can actually find a few different items along the way, which is pretty awesome. And one character I want to point out before we go, if we talk to this guy, I am researching Pokemon fossils here. If you have a fossil, bring it to me. So if we ever find a fossil, we'll have to keep that in mind. A couple more people we can talk to. Wow, that's a Pokénav Plus. It's a navigation system for connecting people, Pokemon, and stuff around the world. Yeah. Nope, don't describe the features in detail, dude. No need for that. You know what? Let's just go sit in a chair real quick. Very important. I'm going to sit in this very elegant green chair. Awesome. And let's get out of here. I was considering talking to more people. I'll just give you the gist of what they say. A lot of them just say they're researching different things. One, I think, says they're researching new ways to do Pokeballs, and someone's researching potions, stuff like that. Hello? Oh, hey, Psycho. Have you been catching lots of Pokemon? Not at all. Not even close to a lot. I'm doing pretty good on that front, at least. I caught so many Pokemon in Petalburg Woods that I ran out of Pokeballs. Oh, yeah. And I passed by Mr. Briney when I was in Petalburg Woods. I guess he must have been on his way to his cottage on Route 104. Psycho, you just moved here, so there's no way you can know, but Mr. Briney was once a highly respected seafarer. Alright, thank you, May. Well, she just repeats the same thing she said. But yeah, let me go back inside the building. Actually, you can just see it from the cinematic camera over here. You can say way up at the top right, there's actually a cave. I don't think there's any way to see that aside from the cinematic camera, but pretty sure we're not going to be inside that cave for a long, long time. So I don't know why I bothered pointing that out, but I thought it was interesting. So let's head back down and head back towards Route 104. We do have to go back through the Petalburg Woods. But before we do that, Let's go pick some berries. I don't think I'm going to be replanting any berries this time here, because I don't think we're going to come back to this area anytime soon. So we get 8 cherry berries. We also get, looks like we have some orange berries here, and I think the last one is person berries. Oh, Chester berries, my bad. Not orange berries. And person berries. So we're going to pick those. And like I mentioned, not going to replant them. But let's move on down to here, because I believe there's something we can actually cut to get a different item. Right here, hooray! So we cut this down. What is inside that Pokeball? It is a revive. So if we use that on a KO'd Pokemon, it'll bring them back to life. Although I think it only brings them back at like half HP. Not sure on the exact amounts there. Also, I believe on different routes and stuff, there's some hidden items, but did I already say this? I can't remember if I said this or if I just thought about saying it, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it again. Hopefully I'm not repeating myself. But these different routes have hidden items, but I'm not sure when we get the item finder to actually see them. And I wanted to ask you guys, once I get the item finder, assuming I don't already have it somehow, do you guys want me to come back to all these different areas and show you guys all of the hidden items? I can just do it as like a rapid fire montage. It'll probably only take like 5 minutes, so it might be worth doing. Okay. And once you guys know the locations, you can actually come back and just pick up the items on your own time without the item finder. So if you start a new file at that point, you'll be good to go. So let's cut down this tree now back in the Petalburg Woods. We can explore over this way. Hello? Oh, the thing you have is the Pokemon Plus. That means you're a trainer, then you should try this item. And she will give us a Miracle Seed. It's a Miracle Seed. If a Pokemon holds out items, its grass-type moves become stronger. So, that is awesome. Considering we have a Trico on our team, that is very handy. Now, that actually will always be a Miracle Seed. They're not going to... Oops, let me actually give, not take here. They're not going to give you something that's good for fire or good for water if you have a different Pokemon. You will always get a Miracle Seed here. Not sure when you get a good item for fire or water, though. But let's give that to him. That'll beef up his Mega Drain. Not sure on the exact stats of that as far as how much it buffs. I think it's like 10%. I'm not sure. But let's take this item from Zigzagoon. And we receive a Super Potion from Crud. Nice. Let's keep going over this way. And we will get a Great Ball. Nice. I think those cost around 600 Poké-Dollars to buy, so pretty good. And something about Moss. I'm assuming we're going to use this to evolve a Eevee to a Leafeon at some point, maybe? I think that's what that's for. Oh no! Stinking Zigzagoons, man, I swore. But down here we have yet another item to pick up, and this one is an X Attack. I don't really use the X items that much. They can be useful in some situations, but for the most part, I don't use stat buffing things in general. And I believe there's also a hidden item, like... Wasn't there a hidden item here? Oh, I guess not. And yet another Zigzagoon. But we are now out of here. But this is actually a different exit to the zone, so we're actually up that ledge right there, which allows us to grab this, which is just a Pokeball. And we can also talk to this lady here and see what she has to say. Hello! You're no better than a thief if you try to steal someone else's Pokemon. You should only throw Pokeballs at wild Pokemon you encounter. Not that you actually can catch other trainers' Pokemon, even if you tried. But here is Mr. Briny's cottage, so let's go inside and give him a chat. And he's just running in squares with his Pico! Hold on, lass, belay that Pico. Huh? I'm not a lass. Oh, if it ain't Psycho, you're the one who saved my Pico. Hey, but we owe you for that day. That was today. No, that was yesterday, I guess. What's that? You want to sail with me? What's this all about, then? A letter bound for Dewford? Certainly, that'd be no problem at all. You've come to the right man. Shall we hoist sail for Dewford at once? Hoist! Dewford, we're a-coming. Anchors away. Pico, we're setting sail, my darling. Yes, indeed. And I'm going to be quiet here because the sailing music is kind of amazing. Ah, it's so nice. We actually get like a cinematic cutscene with the Wingull there. I'm not actually sure if that was Pico, but if it was, gosh dang, they can fly as fast as a boat. Ahoy, we've stuck land in Dewford, lad. Hoist! I suppose you'll be heading ashore to deliver that letter to what's-his-name or whomever. If you're ever feeling lost and adrift through, though, try calling in on the island's Pokemon Gym. Yes, indeed, this island does have a Pokemon Gym. The leader Brawley surely knows everyone and everything that goes on in his town. Now, if we talk to Mr. Briny here, we can actually go back to Petalburg, but not going to do that. Let's read the sign here. Dewford Town, a tiny island in the blue sea. Hello. Dewford Town is a tiny island community, so if something gets trendy here, everyone picks up on it right away. I do believe this place is only a few buildings big. I like what's hip, happening, and trendy. I'm always checking it out. Hey, have you heard about these new potion festivals? That's right, of course you know. I mean, potion festivals are the hottest thing and cool. I've never heard of that. Potion festival's the biggest thing happening where you're from too, right? No. Huh? It's not the hip and happening thing? Well, hey, you have to tell me what's the new... Oh, what's new and what's in? The new thing that's in... Oh, sorry guys, I'm still on this screen. There was nothing really going on the bottom screen, but now there is. The new happening thing is, repel. AKA get away from me, dude. Huh, repel? Houses. Repel houses. Yeah. Repel houses are very hip, guys. So what do you guys think is very hip? I'm pretty sure this guy will actually matter later on, and much later on for something. If you're trying to catch a Phoebus, I think this guy affects that. But not too worried about that right now. Let's go talk to a few people. Hey, sup, have you been training your Pokemon? If you want to make your Pokemon strong, I highly recommend super training. Be like me and enjoy some refreshing training. Honestly, a part of me feels like, oh, hold on guys, let me show you this the Buzznav thing. Welcome to the Buzznav. Bringing you the latest buzz from around the Hoenn region. I showed this off in the demo version. I guess I could activate Street Pass, why not? So I've activated Street Pass. But basically, they're just going to show you a bunch of different news. They'll have news reports here, and they'll just keep going and going and going. The news reports never end. So that's just the thing right there. But honestly, guys, oops, sorry, I just bumped the mic there. I feel like I should be walking around in this screen unless there's actually something going on the bottom. Let's talk to this guy, though. This is a renowned fishing spot. Are you catching the itch to fish? Heck yeah, I am. I heard you and I like what you're saying. I'll give you one of my fishing rods. And for that, we get the old rod, so we can use that to fish and try to catch some Pokemons. But once again, guys, give me your input. Do you want me to record like this for sections where the bottom screen doesn't matter, or do you guys like having the map up? Let me know, although I'm probably going to record 1 or 2 more episodes today, so I won't be able to implement that feedback for a bit, but oh well. And as an added bonus, he's going to give me some advice. First, you want to face the water, use the rod, focus your mind. If you get a bite, pull on the rod. Sometimes you can snag something immediately, but with bigger catches, you need time to pull on your rod to haul them in. Good stuff, bro. Hey, how you doing over here? Oh, they got a little zigzagoon. Zagoo. Hi. Why do I sit down to talk to him? There's a lot to be said for living on a small island in harmony with my Pokemon and my family. Heck yeah, there is. Just seeing if they give us any items here. When I married my husband, I moved here from the large port city of Slateport. Life goes by slowly on this little island, but being surrounded by the beautiful sea, that's kind of happiness too. Well, I guess that's a thing. But enough talking to people around here. We do have a gym we could go battle, but I'm not going to be doing that quite yet. I think instead I'm actually going to go up here, and I guess we could battle a couple of dudes here, but first I want to go all the way over here because there is a dude, but also an item. Here we found a protein. Good stuff. So let's go and talk to this guy. Hey, buddy. Which do you prefer, fishing in the sea or a stream? I don't know. I don't know. So I get challenged by Fisherman Elliot. He's going to send out a Magikarp here. This screen will definitely be better for in battles. Maybe I should just stick to this one so I don't have to switch all the time, because inevitably I will forget to switch. And you gotta have this screen for battles. I mean, come on. You guys want to see the moves at the bottom and all that. So get wrecked, Magikarp. Let me guess, he's going to have a second Magikarp to round things out. And we are up to level 18. Nice. Did we learn any new moves? Heck yeah, we're going to learn Pursuit. Trivia Pursuit. I guess let's get rid of Leer. I don't use Leer that often. I think what Pursuit does is if they switch Pokemon or something like that, it does more damage. I can't recall exactly. But alright, next he's going to send out actually a Tentacool. That's definitely not another Magikarp. Tentacool is actually a pretty tough Pokemon. Got a pretty good special defense. But with my Miracle Seed and a level 8 Grovyle, I should not even come close to taking him down in one shot. But 2 shots should do it. So there you go, his special defense is just that good. Although, to be fair, I was not super effective because he is part poison, which makes the grass attacks neutral against him instead of super effective. Like in deep sea fishing, I lost spectacularly. Yep, get wrecked, buddy. I think we have a couple more dudes up here. But you know what, guys? I am not going to be battling them quite yet, and there's a very good reason for that. And the reason is next episode, we are going to be catching us a new Pokemon. The second Pokemon for my team will finally get added, and I want to be battling these trainers with that extra Pokemon on the team to get them some experience. So, I'll see you guys then when we will catch our new Pokemon and battle the gym. Take care.